say in all honesty, I'm very surprised by all of this. I came into the building for the stress test. And I'm feeling some stress. So I really wish I could be hooked up to something. But congratulations on the Improv Olympics and on getting that whole doping scandal behind you. That's an important step forward. As an improviser, they're blank. It's an ecologically correct joke. Use them again. I was introduced to improvisation as a fan when I was a kid by two, I think now quite obscure, but to my mind, real geniuses of comedy, Bob and Ray. And they were on the air for 3 hours a day on radio and had written material, but then you could sense when they started going into this improvisational mode. And as a kid, I just heard this thing going back and forth between these two guys. And I'm not gay, but nothing wrong with that. But you know, just that comedy chemistry between two people who were each absolutely lived to make each other laugh and to make the rest of us laugh as a lovely side effect. And that hooked me. Then I went to San Francisco and saw the committee a number of times. Brilliant, men and women who appeared by what they brought to the stage to have spent all that day, every day that I saw them, reading every paper imaginable and getting high on the best shit. Which I thought was, that's the best job in the world. Read all the papers and then get fucked up and go on stage. And they were, every night something amazing happened when they were on stage. And I thought that's the best thing in the world. Like Eric, I was in a comedy group that scripted our material. We rarely improvised. It was a group with Michael McKean and David L. Lander called The Credibility Gap. And, gee, no applause. And but Thursday night we were in the old days. The old days, did I say that?
Yeah.
We had these week-long gigs, and Thursday night, second show, we would sort of open the show up and find out what else was in these sketches. And that was our little improvisational foray. And then came this movie, Spinal Tap, and we did not decide to improvise it because we loved to improvise. We decided to improvise it because we tried to write a screenplay. And after the third day of sitting and writing it, we decided, well, 2 days of just doing this and then actually writing it. This was just to get us in the mood. We decided, anybody who reads this won't know what the fuck this is. So let's just take the pittance that we were getting paid and instead make a little demo film of the movie. And because it was supposed to be a documentary, what would make it feel most real is if we improvised it, blah, blah, blah. So I love, to this day, people who come up and ask us, Rob, Chris, Michael, and I, you know, is it true that you guys ad-libbed that whole movie? And I'm delighted to say, no, we didn't ad-lib it, and we didn't wing it. We improvised it. And, you know, the difference is, as everybody here probably knows, the difference between, you know, bullshit and the real thing. And very much the difference, what I saw on the stage with the committee, what I learned working with everybody, that hugely talented group of people in Spinal Tap, and what I keep learning with the people who work in Chris Guest's movies to this day is, you know, improvisation is about 75% listening and 25% talking, if you do it right. I've been really treated to the opportunity to work with some of the, if not the best people in the field. when I walked into the Christopher Guest universe with Mighty Wind, and then this latest film, for your consideration, the opportunity to work with, and now the list is going to get long, but Deb Thieker and Fred Willard and Catherine O'Hara and Parker Posey and John Michael Higgins and Michael McKean and Christopher Guest and Fred, I mentioned Fred, Gene Levy, and Ricky Gervais and Michael Hitchcock, and I'm leaving people, and Jane Lynch. You are working with the A people, and I thought at the end of Mighty Wind and coming into this new one, I was the only one who was like nervous and shitting in my pants about who's my character and what am I going to do, and when we got to the wonderful moment at the beginning of these movies where we're all sitting in the makeup room trying on our looks, because unlike the method people who say that they work from the inside out, we are honest enough, a bunch of actors, to admit, give us a nice wig, give us some funny teeth, and we'll get you a character. Going, can I get the, no, Michael McKean's got the funny mustache, you can have that. No, that's already taken. And I'm listening to everybody, and they're all fucking shitting bricks about what's going to be, what they're going to do. So it was lovely to see that, you know, everybody is like, in the early stages of this great adventure in let's improvise an entire movie. Everybody is excited and also really fucking nervous. And I think that's a good sign. Anyway, the thing I learned in all of this is that what makes, to my mind, improvisation work is, successfully as an artistic venture, is living in this circle of trust. I know this sounds like bullshit, but it's true. The movie company trusted Chris, they still trust Chris. Chris in turn trusts the actors, and we, because we feel safe, trust each other. So what I wish for you all is to work with the best people you can, and to try to find a little circle of trust every once in a while. And thank you so much.
I'll give one of these to each of my employees.